I'm about as real as they come.
All my beats tailored by Jariel. House Digital.
Maserati, Rick in Detroit. Convertible bird in Miami. Graduated summa cum laude. Strip club made a tsunami. Carlton Hines with the ball game. Grateful Edmonds with the snowflakes. Craig Pettis in the M-Town. Sal Magluta with the boat game. Falcone with the cocaine. Like Freeway Ricky with the plug game. Like Monster Cody in South Central. Larry Davis from close range.
2 kilos of cocaine totaling about 4.5 pounds found in the hotel room of the missing Orlando trio. That information from the Buffalo News. It's the latest twist in the missing persons investigation in Buffalo. It all started Monday after a 3-year-old boy, Noelvin, was found sleeping on a stranger's porch in Riverside. Outside of that video, we also learned police found the remains of 2 people in that burned car, and we likely know who drove it to Buffalo. Police confirmed the 3 missing people we just showed you, the little boy's parents and a family friend, had rented that car and drove to Buffalo from Florida with the 3-year-old. Investigators now believe the vehicle is a white Chrysler Pacifica, and they're asking anyone who may have spotted that car leading up to the fire to come forward with information. While police say they know 2 bodies were found inside that vehicle, they have not identified them yet, and they say the process could take several weeks. Captain Ronaldo tells us the investigation is still ongoing, and police need help from the public to connect all the dots and identify the suspects.
And we're looking for anybody that may recognize these people, anybody that believes that they saw them, waited on them. Please come forward. There's no piece of information that's too insignificant in a homicide investigation.
Ronaldo also says one of the most disturbing elements these updates reveal is that it appears the child was likely front and center for all of this.
Federal prosecutors say one of the men in the surveillance video is Jariel Cobb, who along with 4 other people is locked up on unrelated federal drug charges and has been since late September. Cobb is connected to this 2006 drug bust in Buffalo. Prosecutors say he ran a narcotics organization and was at it again, this time with a drug conspiracy that dates back to 2016, according to these documents, with Destiny Bell, Deanna Olbert, James Reed, and Jahan McDuffie, using 2 homes on Box Avenue as either stash houses or distribution points for marijuana and heroin.
News 4 has learned that a convicted drug kingpin is now one of the key suspects in the case of 3 burned bodies discovered in September. George Rickard has new developments that you're seeing only on 4.
If you are dealing drugs in Buffalo and in Western New York, you're going to get caught.
13 years ago, federal agents broke up the so-called Cash Money Gang, arresting 18 people and declaring a man named Jariel Cobb the leader of the gang. He served 10 years in federal prison, got out 3 years ago, and all of last summer, federal agents kept surveillance video running on the Box Avenue homes he frequents. Now, fast forward to September.
And he come crawling out of the box.
A little boy shows up alone on a porch. His parents' bodies are found in the burnt van they rented in Florida. Buffalo police released this surveillance video of 2 suspects running from the scene. According to an assistant U.S. attorney in open court, the day after that video was released, Buffalo police received information that one of the persons shown in the video is a person named Jariel Cobb. So the FBI ramped up their investigation into Jariel Cobb. Then, 8 days after 3 people were murdered, federal prosecutors arrest Jariel Cobb, James Reed, Jahan McDuffie, Deanna Olbert, and Destiny Bell on federal narcotics conspiracy charges, accusing them of possessing with intent to distribute heroin, cocaine, and marijuana. The day after their arrest, agents searched this Box Avenue property and found human remains in a fire pit. On Box Avenue, according to the prosecutor's own words, the footage shows Jariel Cobb and James Reed showing up in the late hours of September 15th and throwing away or bringing back to a fire approximately 7 or 8 contractor bags full of something. Archaeological testing is still being done to try to confirm whether or not those bones are in fact the remains of DeMille Roman, the 3rd adult who came from Florida in that van with Noelvin and his parents. Now, the U.S. Attorney's Office is leading this investigation, but has remained very tight-lipped about any details of if and when suspects will actually be charged in the murders. George Rickert, News 4.
Yo, we back. It's your boy Popalot. Mobb ties. We on our way to NY with it. Buffalo, all the way up top. I already know how y'all niggas run it. Now, today we are going to be covering a guy by the name of Jariel, Doobie, Cobb. Now, one thing about Mr. Cobb, he has a long history of thug shit in the city of Buffalo. Now, it's going to start all the way back in December of 1995, where he was picked up by the FBI, and they said that he was associated with one of the most dangerous Buffalo gangs to come out of the city, and it's going to be a gang by the name of the Goodyear Crew. Now, anybody with history of the Goodyear Crew or that go that far back, y'all make sure y'all get in the comment box. Matter of fact, the whole Buffalo get in the comment box, man. Y'all know I forgot that, but y'all know it's mandatory. Now, he would go on to serve a 7-year federal prison sentence as far as, due to his connection with the Goodyear Crew and on charges of conspiracy to distribute cocaine. Now, fast forward to June 19th of 2005 when Buffalo police got a tip that suspected gang members were plotting to shoot a police officer at a Juneteenth festival. Now, investigators said that they were tipped off to 2 cars that they believed were connected to the plan, and they traced those cars back to Box Avenue. How ironic. Now, inside the cars, they found Doobie, they found 2 of his brothers, and they found a 3rd man. Authorities would go on to identify Cobb as the leader of the Cash Money Gang, and they're going to say his brothers helped him run that gang. And on those charges, he was facing up to 20 years to life, and that's for running a continued criminal enterprise. So that's going to be his 2nd string with the feds. Now, you know they don't play, you don't really get too many go-arounds with them. So now on the last go-around is going to be when he is the main suspect in this triple murder that we're covering now. And the crazy thing about it is, by all accounts, it looks like the FBI had eyes on him before this plan was even set in motion, and that could be due to his past history of the 2 convictions that he had in federal court, or it could be due to the amount of drugs that he was moving, because according to the news sources, we've seen that the couple and the friend as well as the young son came down. They had 2 kilos of cocaine, or about 4 pounds of cocaine. And I guess, this mob ties, we know exactly what was going on. They rocked the plug. Now, the question I got in that situation is, they did a lot of things wrong. So I don't know if y'all paid attention, but I'm going to let y'all know I was paying attention. So I saw that the deal allegedly went down like right around 3 a.m. And that was a wrong move. Nah, we gonna meet at the mall like right around 3:30 where everything is nice and populated. We are damn sure not meeting in the back alley or motherfucking behind Wawa at 4:55 a.m. Nah, we ain't gonna do that one. How about you meet me at Food Lion at 12:30? Sun's out, boy. Now, the next thing they went wrong is why you gonna bring is no reason to even I can't even get it out, man. Do not bring no kids to no drug deal. That's a bad situation in itself. So what it looks like happened is it was all 4 of them in the minivan. the one individual that wasn't part of the couple was taken upstairs or taken to somewhere, and allegedly they killed him there, came back, killed the couple, accosted the kid, put the kid on a doorstep in the neighborhood. Like, that shit is just whole movie situation. But that's just a lot of red flags. A lot of shit went wrong. Condolences to those that lost their life. This shit is crazy. You take a trip from Florida all the way up to Buffalo. That's like going from the bottom of the map all the way to the top of the map before you even hit Canada. I was out that bitch. That bitch is cold. That shit is far as a bitch. And that shit is hood, man. A nigga put a blindfold on you and take you to certain parts of Buffalo you would not swear you was in Brooklyn once they take that shit off. Shit, wow. But y'all make sure y'all follow me on Instagram, on Twitter, POP_A_LOT. We're going to be back with some more real trill spill shit. Y'all make sure y'all hit the bell right under this video so y'all know when this shit is dropping. And y'all got to get at me, man. Let me know who we need to cover, what cities we ain't go to yet, what gangsters we ain't hit. Buffalo, it was real nice, but it's real cold around this bitch. We got to dip out. We'll pop up soon. Y'all know what it is. It's the Mobb. Mobb ties.